Before we get into today's video, we need to remind everyone I am not a financial advisor. You must do your own due diligence and take it all as entertainment only, guys.
Yeah.
Coincidence.
Yeah.
Coincidence.
Yeah.
Coincidence.
Something that happens by chance, I think not.
What's the crack, everyone? Welcome back to Buy Wholesale. I hope, of course, you're all well. The sun is shining. It's a new start of a financial week, and I am feeling good, guys. I hope you're all feeling the same. Before we get into it, though, if you can give us a wee like, give us a wee subscribe, help me grow the channel. It is very much appreciated. And for anyone new to the channel, I like to cover stocks that are in lithium plays, mining sector, pretty much good for the environment and good long-term holds. There is other stuff through in that as well, but that is the key thing here. And I've got a whole battery mining playlist there for anybody interested in that sector. And this video is very much involved in that. It is a stock that I've covered many times on this channel, and I will continue to do so. Ticker symbol PREM, Premier African Minerals. I love this stock, guys. It is high risk. It is a penny stock. There's absolutely no guarantees. Get the disclaimer out there right now, guys. I'm trying to be as real as I can with you. It is high risk, this stock, but it is could potentially be a multi-bagger, 10, 15 extra money kind of scenario. So that's why we're involved in it. I've made it very clear my plan is to try and get as many of these sort of mining stocks as possible, spread the money across them, and hopefully that way, fingers crossed, minimize the risk. This looks like a banger. It's had a good rise, and let's have a look into it. Talked about it in the last video. They brought out a new website. It's a bit of a revamp, guys. So for anyone that hasn't checked out Premier African Minerals, and this is maybe potentially your first video that you're checking out, I'll share the link to the last video, and again, I've already shared the mining list playlist, but you can go in, check out the last video and sort of work your way back. I try not to repeat myself in all the videos, just so it's not boring for people that have already watched the previous videos. So we've talked about all the different mining stuff, but again, you go into the projects and investments, all the different types of things that they're doing, guys. I'm not going to repeat myself. I already have done this in the video, so go in and check that out. But for this video, guys, what we're going to talk about is these final results. So this is the results here, and we can go through it, but maybe do not be as boring. There's actually a video that came out with the CEO, so we'll let them do a bit of I'm going to snip a bit of it out, just about a minute of sort of the footage of that, just for key area points, and then we'll pull this up and just chat about that a bit more at the end.
Towards the end of the year, with better liquidity coming through, recognition of the value, particularly of our lithium deposit in Zimbabwe, just short of $800,000 in the bank. It's reported in our accounts. That was a great turnaround just in itself. The reduction in debt is huge. There's a huge reduction in debt that we've gone through. And we've really been able to reposition Prem from what I refer to as shrink mode back into development and value add and value creation mode. It positions Prem in so much of a better position. So I'm looking forward to the year. I'm excited. It was a big statement of confidence again in the determination of the Zimbabwe government to get the mining sector moving, actively looking to add competencies to our board, and that there are some active discussions and negotiations ongoing.
So that's just snippets of what he was saying, the key sort of things, just to get a wee bit of flavour going, guys, get a wee bit of meat on the bones. But the key things here are, there was COVID delays. We've had the delays. You would imagine we're kind of coming out of the other side of COVID, and I'm hoping that any excuses, if you want to call it that he's using for COVID is gone, and that should hopefully clear up going forward. So I'm going to be keeping a close eye on those kind of delays. I'm liking the fact that he wants to add new members of staff and expertise. That is only a good thing, guys. It shows growth and development. Right now is the best time for the exploration, as he said. It's in the summertime, guys, so bear that in mind. The most progress that they're going to be able to make is right now, so you have to take that with a pinch of salt. Maybe part of the reason why we've seen the share price go up, but the key thing and the reason why we've seen the share price go up recently, I believe, is because they've reduced the debt. And let's have a look at that now. We've talked about the financials before, though. They are a horror show, but you expect that with this type of stock, guys, so don't be too put off with some of these numbers. But the key thing is here, as you can see, it has went down dramatically. The operating profit and loss, 1817 down to 1299. Fantastic, guys, to see that down. I do agree with what he's saying there. That is very good. Even looking at this here, guys, the assets has went up considerably, and we've also got the net assets, which is nearly doubled, guys. So that is fantastic. I'm happy with that. And again, guys, no one's expecting these guys to be making money quite yet, anyway. So I'm content to be seeing that the debt is being reduced in a way that is making money when you compare to where this company was and where it is now. It is looking to be in a far better situation. This is a detailed report, guys. Anybody interested in Prem should definitely go through it. Again, I couldn't possibly cover even a quarter of this in a 10-minute video, but it is a good deep dive into it, and it's a lot better than the last reporting we read out, that is for sure. There's good points there, and some of the things that he's talking about going forward is the lithium deposits in Zimbabwe look very, very healthy, and that's key as well, guys. That's the reason why we're in this stock. It's for the lithium deposits, it's for the lithium play. They do other things which we've talked about, but I am in this purely and solely for the lithium play, and that is very good to see that the Zimbabwe mining deposits are very, very good. I mean, you could go through and talk more about the earnings here, guys, but like I said, it's at a high level. You're looking at the differences between the previous one. It's not the greatest. You're not going to look at this balance sheet and go, wow, what a stock. That's never been the case, but it's better than what the last ones were, and that's ultimately what you want. And if you even just look at the summary here, guys, Premier African Minerals, Southern African focused miner reports pre-tax loss of 2020 of 1.3 million, slidden from the 1.4 million in 2019. No revenue recorded for either period. Loss narrows as administrative expenses fall to 1.3 million from 1.8 million. Says year challenging and frustrating, but notes recent improvement in fortunes. Events subsequent to year end have since overtaken history, and with the granting of the EPO in Zimbabwe in late March 2021, again all covered in previous videos, Premier has seen both a revival of our share price and our market capitalization, and our company is now set for a more exciting 2021, in particular from mid-year onwards, it says. Okay, guys, and if we just go back onto the Twitter page, there is the video that we talked about. They're very active on their Twitter, which is something that I've liked. Yes, a lot of it is just talking about the general market and itself, which is mostly just homing in on the different types of lithium and nickel batteries and stuff like that. We do have this video, which is what I wanted to show you, the Zulu lithium project, the drilling. As you can see here, guys, drilling is going on. And that's good to see. It's not the most exciting video in the world, but it's a video, it shows progress, it shows you that this is real, this is really happening. And lastly, guys, just to look at the chart, as we've seen here, I showed you this earlier on, 66%, it shot up, guys, from the 18th of June to the 23rd of June. That is a lovely, lovely rise. As you know, I bought in previous highs, guys. I've been in on this dream way back in March. So I'm still getting pounded on the initial buy, but thankfully I've been buying the dips, and I am pretty much back to even Stevens, which isn't fantastic, but this is a lovely good rise. Good to see, guys, and that's the thing. When it's a long hold, doesn't really matter the short-term volatility. It has unfortunately sort of went sideways, traded, and it's dipped down low. Penny stocks, big catalyst. You don't know what's potentially around the corner, but we're sitting here at 0.197 currently today, and on today's we're actually down 6%. Highly volatile, guys, as we said, big swings. It could go up 10%, it could go down 10% in a day. Sometimes it'll just stay still. If it's trading 212, sometimes it's hard to get a sale through. It's such small changes sometimes that the price doesn't reflect the change in trading 212. So if you are putting an order in, I would recommend putting the order in before the market opens. Usually that's your best time to buy as the market opens, because like I said, sometimes the trading 212, it looks like the price hasn't moved all day, but in actual fact it's maybe only 2-3%. It just doesn't register in trading 212. If we're doing this technical analysis again, you take this with a pinch of salt. Looking at the monthly chart, guys, bear in mind this is a long hold for me, so I'm looking at the monthly. How's it affecting? At a high level, guys, it's sitting at a buy, which is looking good on the moving averages. Summary, it's saying neutral, and the oscillators are saying sell. If you go to the week chart, guys, it's saying buy and a strong buys. I talked about having diversity and not only just going all in on one lithium play. I have several. We've talked about Coda, we've talked about all the different ones. They're all in the mining playlist again. And you should also have more than one broker, and that's why I think everyone, whether or not you want to use the links down below for free trade, free share of the £200, by all means go down and click the link and do that. But even if you don't, if you want to go and do your own due diligence, guys, it's important to get that risk spread. I've actually opened up yet another. Now I have 6 different brokers, plus 500 is my new one, guys, because I was exploring the option trading within that. So there's plenty more things to come, but just as a wee side note, guys, I think everybody should aim to spread their money across multiple brokers just to protect themselves in case any of these go bust. So that's the video, guys. What's the thoughts on Prem? Like I said, for me, it is a very long hold. I'm just continuously adding to it. It's so cheap to buy shares that I don't mind throwing £20 a month and just keep building that pot up. Like I said, for 10-year hold, guys, at the opportunity to buy dips, I buy them. Now, that's not saying I go A and B style. I'm literally building it up slowly but surely, buying the dips to hopefully get in and around, Jesus, I might even end up with £1,000 at this rate going, guys. As the cash pile starts building up and as I firm up my portfolio, I'm more than content just to add into these ones, especially when you're getting a bit of a decent return, as we've seen. Now, when I started this position, it was at the high end. It was good to be able to average down, and the importance of dollar cost averaging is very much there. So I'm in. Looking forward to the future. They're definitely sort of getting you excited about 2021, and it looks like it's all going in the right direction. We've got COVID out of the way, so hopefully we're definitely going to see a lot more from Prem over the next couple of months to a year, but expect it to be slow. Don't expect this just to multi-bag very, very quickly, guys. It's not, it could have that potential, but it's not why I'm involved in it. I am not saying buy this now and you'll 10x your money in a month. Not saying that, guys. It's a long, long hold. You have to understand the process of any company. It does take time to implement things and put that into practice, so I can't stress that enough, guys. Definitely buy with the intentions of a long hold, and I truly believe Premier African Minerals has the potential to make us all a lot of money, but that is just my own thoughts. You must, of course, do your own due diligence. If you have found this video informative, guys, or you have liked it, give us a bit of love. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. We're doing so well, guys. So close to monetization, guys. I'm going to be doing a video on that. I can't wait to show it all to you guys. I really do appreciate every single one of you. I'll catch you tomorrow for another belter. Peace.
Yeah.
Coincidence.
Yeah.
Coincidence.
Something that happens by chance, I think not.